I'm Mike. This is the Wandering Minds. Say it again, Mick.
Oh, I'm Mickey.
There's Mickey. Back again. Carlos and Aurek. Let's go, baby. Let's hear about it. I don't care who starts. Let's see. Let everybody know what happened with Mexico.
Aurek's the fastest in the room, bro.
Yeah, so first off, I came to Mexico expecting to fight one person and walked in there, signed in, and completely different person.
Really?
Yeah.
So they switched up on you?
They switched my opponent.
Bro. And I loved seeing that. You know,
Carlos?
huh?
Can you hear Carlos? I moved the mic.
Can you pull it just a little bit closer to you? You know what? I loved seeing that because it's like, obviously I'm a little dude, right? So it was so nice seeing, and you're a lot bigger than me, but seeing you against a fucking titan, dude.
It was huge,
giant,
bro. Being at the weigh-in, just like,
higher,
this
right?
is the biggest motherfucker here.
All I seen is this big old dude come from my peripheral. I'm like, who is this?
Right?
And
Who's
then
fighting this fucking guy?
yeah, they're like, this your opponent? I'm like, since when? When did this happen?
So how does that happen, and why does that happen?
So in Mexico, it's like not as organized as
Go ahead, keep going.
as the U.S.
Yeah.
So, they try to make things work when things fall through. So I guess my other opponent, he was having issues trying to get over because he had to catch a flight.
So
there's
he was coming from States?
Yeah, he was coming from Sonora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
That's in California, though.
No, the Mexican side of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He messed up the dates on.
Oh, no. Wow.
so he's like, we got you somebody. But I was like, that big ass dude? I'm like, who is that? And then, I wasn't trying to show no fear because I wasn't fearful because I already trust my camp, trust my coach, trust everybody.
Right.
But I was just like, okay, this is a little too much. This dude's like 6'6", like 300 pounds. Like, how am I supposed to, I didn't prep for this or anything.
Yeah.
But I was just like, man, I've been training hard. I've knocked out literally everybody that stepped in the ring with me during camp. Yeah. So I was just like, I'm beyond prepared.
Bully.
Be ready so you don't have to
Turned into a
get
bully
ready.
real fast, guys.
It's the be ready so you don't have to get ready.
So I
mentality.
already
So
knew.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was aware. I was like,
yeah.
I got power. I said I
Yeah.
can take his big ass down.
And you did.
So definitely I came with the right mindset. I had to meditate a little bit, get my mind right, because I was like, this is a big dude.
Right.
Just like I can give punches, I got to take them too. So we started that fight. My mind was already clear. I knew what the objective was. And I caught him with like a hard ass, what was it, a 2?
2, right down the pipe.
Right down the middle. Caught his hand, came across the top, fucked his eye up. You could see his eye just kind of swell up as he was backing up. He was closing it, and I was like, oh yeah, he don't want to fight no more. So I just went all in, and I got him out of there within the first 53 seconds.
Did you even get a hand on you? Did he even
No,
get
he
one on
didn't.
you?
He didn't hit me.
Oh, bro.
He didn't hit me at all in that fight. Yeah.
He looked like he was a big dad. Beating up his son. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Broke his orbital bone, bro. It was all
Really?
bad.
Yeah, that shit was
bro,
fucked up.
Shit, dude.
Bro, in the fight didn't look that bad, but we seen him while the next fights are happening, like him getting dressed and everything, and they're like putting gauze on his face.
Wow.
Put big ass sunglasses on him.
With heavy hands, my man.
Ark's a bully.
No.
You're just a bully stopper. That guy thought he was going to come in and bully you.
Yeah, he was trying to come in and bully, but I wasn't going for
bully
that.
bastard.
Yeah.
Right? Good for you, man. Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude. I had the hardest time trying to watch your fight. I wasn't able to watch it because
the problem with Mexico is, which we found out recently, was that they say they're going to promote it on one thing, and then like, oh, the contract fell through, followed on this, so it turned into a whole lot of right before, we're changing it to this streaming app.
Okay, because I kept like refreshing. I was like, where the hell is the
which
fight
now
at?
we know.
Okay.
But that was more on that promoter's
Yeah.
issue. We had another promoter reach out to us and wants us to fight on their cards.
Cool.
And the way that they spoke to us was a whole different world
Okay.
from that promoter we were working with. So
Yeah. Okay, cool. So is there another one coming up?
Well, they have one
September.
in August.
I fight August 17th.
Okay.
At the Springfield Armory.
No shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
No
Finally,
shit.
Where have you been?
we finally bringing it home.
What the hell? What,
We just
where
talked
have I
about it,
been?
2 months ago about bringing the fights home? Man.
Yeah.
I've had a lot on my mind.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you?
We're thinking September. I'm not sure yet.
15th or
In
16th
Tijuana
in
again?
Tijuana.
Tijuana, yep.
Okay, cool.
We're trying to
promoter.
stay active. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to try to stay as active as possible.
Yeah. Oh, hell
Finish
yeah.
off the year.
Yeah. You guys are still repping Oregon.
Yeah.
Right? So,
that's the plan.
hell yeah. So okay, let's jump to your fight. I know that it didn't end the way you
It
didn't
did
get
not.
you didn't get the decision that you should have probably gotten.
I
but-
believed, and everybody there believed that I won that fight.
Yeah.
Um,
The bits and pieces that I saw, you were winning that fucking
Yeah.
fight.
Smoking.
it happens, man. I guess
Yeah.
you go and you fight a hometown fighter.
Right.
You fight the promoter's nephew, which we found out after the fact.
Oh.
We were trying to figure out how I went from the third fight to the main event fight.
What?
At the weigh-ins, they're like, "Oh, hey, by the way, you're going to be the main event fight."
Wow.
I saw that. And this guy had no losses, right?
No, he had.
Oh, so it was a different person, maybe?
No, it's the same guy.
Okay.
But after we looked on BoxRec, his record had changed again mysteriously,
Really?
which is something that Mexico does a lot.
Yeah, they'll have either two box recs where you'll see the same name but different record, and then there'll be another one. Because like it was one that I fought probably like 2 fights ago.
Yeah.
And he's knocked out guys before.
Yeah, he had like
I'm
21
glad.
fights or something.
Yeah.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
knocked out guys before,
Yeah.
and then on my record it says debut. I'm like, okay,
Oh, that's shady.
Yeah,
That's
it messes
shady.
up my credentials because now it looks like I'm just beating up on the debuter.
Yeah.
when this guy, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. He's got paperwork behind
Yeah.
him. Fuck, that's shady as hell.
It's part of the game. It's
yeah.
especially when you fight
well, I
in different
guess
countries.
if you're going into if you're going to Mexico,
But
and
I had
stuff
a good
like that.
time. Unfortunately,
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't put him away. That dude knew how to survive. I tell you what. I had
Yeah.
to do with some shots, and I was like, if you didn't have this many fights, bro, you'd be going down.
Yeah, really.
And he'd hit me, and he'd try to do like little dances and little dumb shit, and the crowd would go crazy because he landed a jab. And I'm like, bro,
Right.
Yeah.
I just unloaded a 15-punch combo on you
Right.
10 seconds prior to this moment,
Yeah.
and nobody said anything, but
Yeah,
you
of
land
course
one
not.
shitty jab.
Right. Yeah.
So there was that. When they read the first scorecard of the 40-36, I'm like, oh, they seen it exactly how the fuck I felt.
Yeah.
And now they announced his name, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
You win fights running? Like, you turn your back completely
Yeah.
and run to the other corner? Like,
did?
Wow.
yeah.
I wish I
back
could
turned.
watch
Like,
it.
full back turn. Like, I didn't know I was going to fight a track star.
Yeah.
Should have brought my running shoes if I would have known that.
Yeah.
You're
Shit.
not supposed to turn your back.
And those are only 3 rounds, right?
That
Or
was
it
four.
5?
Fight.
Oh,
Four.
okay.
Yeah, four.
Okay,
I felt good, focused, calm,
Yeah.
like collected. I was like, it's
And
just a
you were
matter of
ready.
time when I land this punch. It's going to
Hell
land.
yeah.
It's going to land. And unfortunately, it never landed, but I did enough.
Well, it's
I felt
hard.
like I
It's
did
hard
enough.
to land when he's dancing,
Yeah.
right? When he's running around and shit.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just that awkward style makes it harder to hit because you
Yeah.
like typical boxers, they sit and
Yeah.
stay square or kind of like at a boxing angle.
Yeah.
When you're turning around, it's like nothing you're prepared
And then, like,
Yeah.
we're clean fighters,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna punch him in the back of the head. or
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
I could have, but I'm a clean fighter.
Well,
so.
and then they would have called you.
Yeah,
on
they
that
would've
for
called me
sure,
on it.
right? Yeah.
I mean, I
they
did
wouldn't
hump
have called him.
I
Probably.
definitely humped him in that fight.
Yeah.
So I got called on that, but you
Actually, I
know.
think I saw that part. Yeah, that should be a
Listen,
highlight,
if I'm
man.
beating your ass that bad, bro, and I hump
Right? Yeah. No, I did see
you know what
that.
I'm saying? Like, just letting you know, I'm marking my territory.
That's, yeah, hell yeah, that's real alpha shit.
Yeah,
That's
it was-
cool, man.
It was fun. I had
Yeah.
a good time, man.
Yeah.
It was
Looks like
crazy
you
because
guys
by the
had a
time I
good-
got out of the ring to get to the promoter, there was already people there complaining about what the fuck happened. Like, how the fuck did that guy win?
Right.
And the promoter's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't see the fight. I stepped out in the last 2 rounds of the
Oh,
fight.
come on, man.
But it was
Yeah.
his nephew.
Yeah, so it turned out to be at the end. With
That
out.
makes complete sense.
Which, it doesn't bother me. It is what it is, you know? If I would have knocked him out, we wouldn't have that problem.
Right.
It didn't happen. It just didn't
I
happen.
mean, that's true.
And that's what I was told before. They said don't leave it in the ref's hands or the judge's hands when you go to
you're
Mexico.
fighting. Yeah.
Because they will.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
bias.
Yeah.
They got a
So-
bias. Yeah.
It is. We live and we learn. But August
Right.
17th, I'm fighting a dude named Ryan Bailey
Okay.
out of Benavides, the Dave Benavides and Joseph Benavides camp.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be the next
Yeah.
one. Be
Nice.
My first local fight in
Good.
16 years of this career that I've been on.
So that's
Actually
at the
fight here.
Springfield Armory.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally home.
Finally home.
It's been
I'll be there.
Chance
forever.
it up. Yeah,
Will
this
you?
time.
Will you be in Mexico?
No, we'll be here.
No, him.
I'm supposed to be going at some point, but now I can't
Doesn't
remember
know
when.
when.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
I'll be there.
yeah, so this camp though, we added a nutritionist
Okay.
and a strength and conditioning coach. So
Hell
now
yeah. Hell yeah.
we're going
Hitting
into
the
this
weights.
shit
Yeah,
the
baby.
right way. So now
Right.
we're gonna go in strong because a lot of the problem that I was telling like Aurek and them was like, I'm not tired. I just don't feel energy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got cardio. I can go a long time, no problem. I got a high punch output, but I didn't feel fucking energy.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
felt it in training. I felt it the whole time. I was like, maybe because I'm fat and I haven't done this in a long time. I'm just
Yeah.
exhausted.
Probably
Well, then when I
fuel.
finally started talking to the nutritionist, they're like, what do you eat? I'm like, chicken and salad.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fries.
Right.
She was like, well, that doesn't really cover anything that you need in your body. So
Right.
now
Exactly.
that we started the nutrition, now I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, I have fucking energy the moment I get up and
Hell
eat my
yeah,
first
dude.
meal. And I mean, I eat like 5 times a fucking day, but
Yeah.
I'm eating the correct things every day now.
Yeah.
So
You need to start eating steak once a day at least. I
That's part of it.
have steak, potatoes, 5 raw eggs every morning. Every morning.
The raw part got me.
The raw part's
Well,
harder.
so if you mix it with heavy cream and blend it, it's like eggnog.
Oh,
Yeah,
still don't
I like
it's
that.
easy. It's easy.
I fuck with eggnog.
But it's easy. It's super easy. You
Yeah.
don't have to cook it. You don't have to wait.
It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird, but once you get it down,
Yeah.
it's super
Well, yeah,
easy.
and like now that I'm doing the meal prep and I don't have to do shit. I'm
Oh,
show up,
hell yeah.
I grab it, and
That's
I'm lazy,
good.
bro. That's the other part.
Right, yeah, well, that
if
is-
my
yeah,
job is
that's-
to fight, just let me focus on getting my ass in shape and fighting.
Yep.
And now that I
Yeah.
got a strength and conditioning coach, he worries about how I need to work out.
Right.
And then once I'm in the boxing gym, then it's boxing gym time.
Yep.
You know.
And then nutritionist
And then
worries
nutrition,
about
now I don't have
that.
to worry about how I'm gonna eat, when I'm gonna
Right.
eat. Like it's get
Just
up in the
eating.
morning, eat,
Yep.
couple hours, eat again, couple more hours, eat
Good
again.
for you. Yeah, you're gonna see a huge difference.
Oh yeah! By the time August 17 comes around,
Yep.
I was telling Aurek, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna push for this knockout,
Right, yeah.
Because like the last fight, like I said, I felt focused. I didn't ever feel tired. I just didn't feel energized.
Right.
But when I
yeah.
was cornering him and shit, and I'm throwing 12, 15, 16 punch combos.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, my punch output was fucking like twice the amount of any
Ridiculous,
heavyweight
right?
out
Yeah.
there right now. So
Yeah. Good for you. Fuck yeah. I can't wait for that shit. So tell me about the shirts.
Oh, so this is my sponsor for this fight, Prohibition Studios.
Hell yeah.
They're definitely gonna be the best in town
Cool.
soon.
Right
They
on,
started
man.
opening up, so
Yeah, I think we just saw it this morning
yep,
on Instagram. I think they requested to follow us or
Hell
follow
yeah.
us or something.
Cool.
yep.
What
I
do
think
they
it
do
was- I
there?
think it was catch
Catch a
fade.
fade, obviously.
Cuts,
they cut hair,
bro,
right?
braids, gems,
They do
lashes,
just men's or women too? Or
Everything,
chill-
everything,
Okay.
everything.
Okay. Cool.
They just opened.
Yeah, not
Cool.
long ago. I've known Miguel for a little bit. Met him at a different barbershop way back when, and
Right on.
head out to the little barber, cut me up before my last fight, so that
Yeah.
fresh ass cut I had
Hell
for
yeah,
my
that
fight,
was
rocking
good.
that mullet, look majestic as fuck in there.
Right?
That shit was
Hell yeah.
waving in
You
there.
always
you
gotta
know?
look dapper as hell, man. Come on.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely if y'all want to get your guys' haircut and looking nice and clean with the
Yes,
barber
sir.
clean
Hell
ups
yeah.
and the touch
Good for you
ups and
guys.
all that and the enhancements.
Yeah.
That's the guy
Now,
for
did
the
you
go.
you guys picked up some good sponsors for this
Yeah.
last fight, right? Hell yeah.
We picked up
Yeah.
8 or 9, I think.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. What are the rates for your sponsorships for the money shot?
For now, it's like
Yeah.
right now we're doing a 300 a patch, especially if
Okay.
it's local.
They pay more. You know, we got sponsors that's gonna pay more too. It just all
Yeah.
depends. Like my sponsors, Booster Juice in Roseburg.
Okay.
I used to deliver to them when I used to work FedEx, and
Cool.
like I used to be there every day. That was my lunch every day.
Yeah, nice.
So they remember me, and I went
yeah.
over there, and I was like, man, I used to come here every day. Can y'all sponsor me one time?
Right, yeah.
And then they was like, yeah, we got 500 for you right now,
Cool.
and right before you leave, when y'all head to Mexico, you got another 500.
Hell yeah, cool.
So they sponsored me 1,000. I wish it was a little bigger, but the type of shorts I had and
Yeah.
everything, it just wouldn't have looked right with it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
they looked out for me, $1,000
Nice.
for them, and then I had Junction City Fitness. I used to train there every day when I used to live in Junction City. The owner there, he used to work FedEx as well.
Right on.
And he looked out for me. They gave me 1,000 for them.
Nice.
And what's the last one?
City Nights.
City Nights.
City Nights,
Yeah.
yeah. How was the party?
We weren't able to go. We ended up having to work. Kids got stuff.
no.
So, but August 17th, as soon as the fight's over,
Yeah.
I'm
Gonna
it depends. If I win early, then I'm gonna go straight in my boxing shorts and my jacket.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Right.
I'm gonna let people see it because if they don't last long enough, people won't be able to see
Hell
it.
yeah, hell yeah. So tell me about your road trip back, because you guys
Holy
blew a
fuck,
time. Was it a
man.
nightmare? or
Jesus
what?
It
Christ.
was such a nightmare.
Anything that could have went wrong.
Really?
bro.
Literally.
It was like when you fucking play with ants in the magnifying glass. So let's see how many times we could fuck with these guys. Like we left, fucking broke out some wheel studs, had to fucking, try to scrape together how to figure it out, how to call my
Yeah.
cousins, and then Tijuana traffic's insane, so we got stuck in a parking lot for like 2.5 hours.
Really?
You broke your wheel studs?
Yeah, Mexican roads are fucked up.
Oh,
I
they're
fucked the
fucked
shit out of my
up.
Mercedes up, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, I tore my car up in Tijuana.
I was like, we're gonna have to get a new vehicle.
Really?
Then we're
That
getting to the
bad,
border,
huh?
dude. We can see the fucking border crossing, and boom, see a cop, and I'm like, we're getting pulled over.
Yep.
Sure as fuck, got pulled over. They fucked
Really?
with us. They didn't find shit on us. They were just fucking with me, and they
Because
just
it was a
wanted.
Mercedes?
Yeah, because I'm in the Mercedes. And they're like, oh, you're on your cell phone.
Yeah.
Bro, how you gonna see me if I've got tinted windows and all this kind
Right.
of shit?
Yeah.
So then they got money off of us because they were like, you're going to jail. I'm like, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. Just let them go. I'm the driver of the car. Whatever you guys just use, like it's me.
Yeah.
Oh no, all you guys are gonna go. No, I was like, no, it's not gonna work like that. Like,
Yeah.
you can take me. I'll be fine. Like, I'll be on in a couple hours. Not a big deal. And
Wow.
eventually, they're like, well, we can figure it out. I'm like, I know we can. Like, just
Yeah.
let's make it happen. You know,
Right.
How much do I got to donate to La Cruz Roja down there? You know, the emergency room funds.
Yeah.
And you know, we figured it out, squared away.
Yeah.
Fucking crossed the border, everything was going good, bro. And then it just went fucking to shit. 2 pop tires, had to fucking be stranded on the side of the highway for fucking like 6 hours to get somebody to bring me a wheel because nobody's got a fucking Mercedes wheel. It got all the special important shit in it. Yep. It was just a fucking shit
What
show.
a nightmare.
Just a shit show. It's like
so when you got new tires, how much did they actually cost when you got back? Or when
fuck.
A couple $1,000
$1,800 I think total.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm kind of just riding this extra wheel that doesn't even fit my my car. It's just not the specific wheels. I'm like, I'm gonna ride this out, make some more money. Just gotta suffer through this shit.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, then I get home, I unpack all my shit, and they fucking got my chain.
Really?
Dude, this fucking gold chain with an eagle on it that had custom made a while back, and I'm like, I fucking love that chain.
Who got it from you?
The fucking
cops?
police, bro. They went through my shit.
Man.
Motherfucker. I could have took my Jordans, bro. We could have took that.
Right? Yeah. Wow. Damn.
Really hope he's enjoying it.
Right? Yeah, right.
I hope he gets hit by a
Probably
bus
sold
twice.
that shit, right?
Fucking probably. He probably has some tacos. He probably was dumb and traded for some tacos.
Yeah. Damn, man. Well, that sounds like the adventure, and you guys are going back.
Yeah.
Going back.
Is that the one in September?
Yeah.
Okay.
This time we're gonna fly.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna Uber everywhere. It's just way
Yeah.
cheaper.
You
We
don't
went
wanna
like
fly?
15 miles for like
No,
$8
that's way better.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you do want to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Flying
was
is
a long,
easier.
was it 16-hour drive?
Yeah. Well, on the way back, it took us like 33
Well, yeah,
hours
on the
total
way
to get
Wow.
back.
And you had a group with you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We had Aurek, our coach Adam, and
Yeah.
our homie Biggie with
Wow.
us. Which Biggie's a funny story because he's going pro too
Yeah.
in September with us. But he came down, and when I picked him up at his house, I'm like, why has this motherfucker got his gym bag in his trunks? They're all hanging off his thing. So I'm like, whatever. We're like maybe 30 minutes outside of LA. He goes, how hard do you think it'd be to get me a fight? And I'm like, what do you mean to get you a fight, bro? He goes, yeah, like I brought my shorts and my mouthpiece, like, and my protector. What's going on? I'm like, well, let's fucking find out.
Let's
get
go.
this fucking shit going. So I messaged the promoter. He's like, yeah, no problem. He wanted his last amateur fight, you know? So we're like, fucking, let's make it happen. Like,
Right? Yeah.
you've been training, you've been in camp with this. It's nothing, like, you're not in fucking shape to fight.
Yeah.
You know, so we got down there. We're getting warmed up for the fight. Dude that he was going to fight didn't show up because he wasn't able to get off work or whatever.
Oh, man.
So then that dude's trainer got with another guy, was like, will you fight this guy from the States? And the guy's like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no issue. Get warmed up. He comes to me and I talk to him and fucking we agreed on the fight. We agreed, okay, well, we're with big gloves because he is a little bit older, and like 3 or 4 years older than him, so we're like, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And they get down to the ring, like the fight's going on before them, and they get the second set of fighters. So down there, you fight, second set of fighters are in, like, because you're stepping out, the new set of fighters are stepping in.
It's
So
fast.
it's like quick turnover.
Yeah, there was like 80 something fucking amateur fights. They started
It was
like
a lot.
7
It
o'clock
was
in
a
the
lot,
morning,
man.
and we got there at like fucking
Shit.
3 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's fights going.
Yeah.
And fucking, they see Biggie on the other side of the ring with us.
Yeah.
And Biggie's, I don't know, like 6'3". Like he's a big dude.
dude.
And the
Yeah.
dude he's fighting, we didn't know how small he was. But he's only like 5'6", 5'7". So he's like a little dude, bro.
Yeah.
So he was like, the trainer was like, yeah, we're not gonna fight him. We're not doing this shit.
He was grabbing him. You're gonna hurt my guy. Don't do that to him.
Yeah,
Man, it was
Oh,
you know,
shit.
overall it was a better decision on
Yeah.
that team's because Biggie's a tough motherfucker. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now,
You
Biggie's
would've
tougher
fucked
than
him
dude
up,
I'm fighting
right?
August 17th.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's.
you gotta be somebody to be in that ring with Biggie to
Yeah,
get with Biggie. You know,
right.
That's a different monster. That's a different animal. But
Yeah.
he's still young. He's only like 22, so he's fucking
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's hungry.
Yeah,
He's
so
hungry.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's what we were talking about. It's like it's nice to see somebody
Right.
that's so fresh, and it's crazy because he hasn't been boxing super long.
Yeah.
So he's been from the time he switched over to our camp. It's been a fucking
Yeah, he's
world
been
of
picking
difference.
Hell yeah. That's
Big
good.
world of difference.
Right.
So
So nobody else stepped in.
nobody
else
everybody
stepped
like
up
fuck.
to
He was the biggest dude there by like a foot and a half.
Yeah,
right?
he was
But they
definitely.
didn't want to put him with your guy. Different bracket, I guess, right?
No, it was it was amateur and it's pro.
Yeah,
so
we were talking-
Oh yeah, he was big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It was good. It was funny to see. And then I was like, Biggie, if anything, bro, you got a Mexican to say no to fighting you.
Right.
And he was
Which
like,
is hard to do.
he sat there, he's
right?
like, you know what? I was pissed off about this, but now I'm actually in a way better mood about it.
That's kind of a banner or honor badge of honor.
Yeah,
Badge
if
of
anything,
honor,
yeah.
right? You get a Mexican to say no. You
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know you're making.
That trainer was like, you're gonna hurt my guy. You're gonna hurt my guy.
Yeah.
right.
Just grabbing him, just
Yeah.
gonna hurt my guy.
No, that's good.
Oh man, it was fun. It was fun to show them not the tourist side of Mexico too.
Yeah.
Like I took them to my hood and I
The
took
real
them to,
shit.
Yeah, I took it to my neighborhood that I grew up in to eat tacos, and I was like,
Right.
I was trying to explain to Biggie because Biggie had never been out of the country. I was like, bro, this is like Tijuana's tacos, bro. This is like, you know, this is like the holy grail of tacos. He's like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, bro, you won't ever want to eat Mexican food again.
Yeah.
And that what is like 9 tacos or 8 tacos the first like sit down.
Yeah.
He went to sleep, woke up the next morning. He's trying to eat tacos
One
for
more
breakfast.
tacos,
Yeah.
right? Hell yeah. And I that makes sense because my wife's mom, who's since passed, but her Indian food.
Yep.
Oh my fucking God, right? The best I've ever had in my life. I've never been able to find any place that can make it like
It's the authenticity, the homegrown.
Man, right?
Like down in
the heart
Tijuana,
and soul
every
into
little
that.
taco truck you go to or taco stand you go to,
Yeah.
it's home done. Like,
Yeah,
you're not getting a restaurant style food. You're getting
Right.
like street
You appreciate
tacos.
it more
Man,
for
from
sure.
the heart and
Oh, yeah.
soul there,
Yeah.
right? Oh, that's
It's nice,
it's
and
good
you're
stuff.
spending a fraction of what you're spending. Bro.
Right, yeah.
Like we went to a nice restaurant, you know, like one of the little nicer little ones on the boardwalk. And Biggie's like, bro, this ain't no tacos. He's like, why are we in Mexico eating, you know, breakfast foods? Like, we should be eating tacos the whole time. And the whole time, that's all he talked about.
The tacos.
And then he was like, man, I thought you were just fucking with me when you said your whole, like, you know, I'm never going to want to eat, you know, other tacos anymore. We're like crossing the border. He's like, man.
I should got something to go.
Yeah.
So, how hot was it there?
Bro, it's colder
It was
there
colder.
than it was here, yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we checked the weather before we went out there. We knew
Yeah.
we were expecting that. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
But
didn't even know it got
we were
colder.
going out there a week early to
Yeah, I
acclimate to the
remember
weather.
that, right?
Yeah.
But we got
Didn't
there and it was
have to.
fucking colder. So I was like,
Right,
what the? Which was
okay.
great because, like, the venue itself is hot as fuck in there.
oh yeah.
yeah.
So if it would have been hotter, the inside would have been
Dude.
terrible. But
Yeah. That.
When was it? I'm trying to think.
May 25th,
Yep.
it was like 90 something degrees or 80 something
That's
degrees
right,
here, while over there it was only like 52.
And then on the way,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, it was one city we went to. It was like 108.
Bro, right outside of Reading, just hot as fuck. I'm like, bro, it
Yeah.
looks like it's hot as shit outside. Not looking at the temperature or anything. We stopped to get gas and grab waters or whatever,
Like a
and hop out of the
fucking
car.
sauna,
I'm like, God,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? When the hell did this come out?
Right.
See the
Yeah.
steam on the ground.
It's like we're in Phoenix.
Yeah, for real. Fuck, it was hot. It was fun though. The road trip down there was smooth.
That's good.
The road trip back,
Yeah, it was
that
quick and easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, and then
good.
we're all tired. Like, you know, we went out and celebrated, and I took him out to the Tijuana nightlife,
Yeah.
and we got to experience that side of it, which is nothing like Eugene or anywhere.
Really?
Like that.
Really? Yeah.
It's a whole different world.
In general, just a whole different world. Just the
Yeah.
beaches are different. You know,
Really?
just the atmosphere, the culture, everything.
We literally was just talking the other day. We walked to the store, and we were like, bro, it's uncomfortable to walk in the store in the States. Like,
Yep.
walking on the street to here makes me feel uncomfortable. as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's almost like they're judging you when you're walking, like you're homeless,
Yeah.
you ain't got a vehicle or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's normal out there. It's like you see all these people
Everybody's
just
walking fucking everywhere, so it
Yeah.
just seems normality here. It's like
Right.
when the pandemic
Right.
happened, everybody took off their face masks at first, and you're like, "What the fuck, you fucking weirdo? Why are you
Yeah,
wearing your face
right.
mask?" It's like the same thought process.
Yeah.
Like, just that it's not even necessarily like a culture shock. It's just different. Like just
Yeah.
it's the same. Just
Right. Yeah.
people are 100% different.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely preferred walking out there because them fucking streets are horrible.
Right.
Bro, driving in Tijuana streets, dog. Don't take your
Jesus.
Mercedes out there.
Right.
They'll learn that fucking
The
mistake.
potholes and the
Yeah,
Don't drive nice shit, bro. They'll pull you over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's,
Yeah.
That sucks.
And take your
That
chain. I got
sucks.
chain snatched. I got legally chain snatched.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Right. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, we're going to. Where the fuck are we going? Cabo?
I'm not going.
Cabo, I think.
that's nice.
Is
That's
it nice
Yeah,
there?
touristy
Yeah,
area.
yeah,
You
yeah,
won't be.
touristy as hell.
I don't see you getting bothered out there.
Yeah.
They
well-
love white people out there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They
Right.
love white people out there.
Right.
If you're foreign, you're there in Mexico, they know you're there for tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So you're paying 7 times the price of anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Just watch them credit cards, man. Just
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Right.
$300 instead of
Always
300
haggle the
pesos.
price.
Oh,
Don't forget.
shit. Yeah.
Haggle the fucking price.
Really?
There's always room to negotiate, bro.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
always room
And
to
you should
negotiate.
carry cash anyways, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
always.
cash.
Don't carry a bunch though.
No. Yeah.
A couple hundred, you're good to go usually
It's
all
like
day.
we went on a cruise a couple years ago and we went to
Fuck
Jamaica.
that, I'm scared
right?
of deep water.
Yeah. Well, it was actually really nice. But you go to a place like Jamaica, right? And our $1 is basically equivalent to about 76 of their dollars.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right? So imagine
Damn.
what just a little small tip for us would, like a small tip that you would give
Yeah.
somebody, how much it is to them over
Yeah,
there.
when we were down there, we met a lady that works at one of the little swap meets down there.
Yeah.
And she works 5 12-hour shifts only makes $87
Yeah.
after 5 12-hour shifts.
Fuck.
Bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's overtime.
Now you wonder
That's
why
like
Mexicans are
overtime
piled
time.
up in an apartment.
Right.
I know like 10 of them living in one apartment.
Damn.
$100 a week for some of them. Yep.
That, man.
Yeah, we had a friend down there that just couldn't make it because
Yeah.
$25 to get in to watch the fight. I mean,
He's like, I get
Right.
$100 a week. I can't afford that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is.
Well, it just makes you realize how blessed we really are.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we got a lot of people that want to play victim in this country, but it's like,
Lord.
come on, man.
yeah, we got food stamps
You
out
go
here.
go somewhere else
yeah.
and then tell me how hard
Well,
you
out
have
there,
it
Biggie,
here,
I was trying to
right?
explain to Biggie too. Like, bro, there's kids out there juggling, doing backflips, wrestling matches on the corners
Just-
of the
just to
stoplights
make
to get some money.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe me until we were out there. He's like,
Right.
holy shit, there's actually kids out there, dudes out there, no legs, fucking
Playing with fire.
playing with fire. Like,
Right.
bro, like all that shit is like a normality. You got,
Yeah.
you ain't hustling, you ain't eating.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
right.
And that's what I was telling Biggie. Telling me it's a different world when you go from over here to over there.
over there.
See that, because here you got, your food stamps, which is everything about it's great. Like, I believe you should have all that shit, but people say that life is hard. But yeah, you
That's
got your
what I'm
food
talking
stamps,
about.
you
You
got
don't
shit.
really know how fucking life is.
Go
hard.
down there
Yeah.
where you don't know if you're gonna eat today.
Yeah.
Or the
right.
city that fucking big that they shut off the water randomly throughout the city in spurts to let the water fucking go through the whole city because there's so many fucking people there.
Yeah.
Like here, thinking that having a shower every day or having running water every day is a good thing.
Right.
So you don't have it.
Right.
Or you get rolling blackouts because the fucking cities are so big and
Yeah.
they're building shitty electrical panels and
Yeah.
fucking
Well, like
power
when we
everything
had
up.
the ice storm here, everybody fucking panics.
Yeah.
Right? We're out of power for a couple days, and it's like people go into this freak out mode, which makes sense. Nobody's ready for it, but that's kind of the same
Yep,
thing.
same
It's like
thing.
imagine dealing with that every day of your fucking life.
Yeah, it's
Right?
crazy.
Something like that. That's fuck.
I enjoy it though too because like I was telling them, I was like, bro, you eat as much fucking food as you want.
Yeah.
And you don't fucking feel stuff. Like
Really?
the tacos that we birria tacos are like, I don't know if you guys know what birria is.
No.
There's like a beef stew, like in oil and like
Okay.
red sauce.
It's like a wet taco.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you dip it in there, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we were eating.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Which is a lot of grease. Like it's a lot of grease in that shit.
Yeah.
But we're smacking 7, 8, 9 tacos at a time, and you don't feel that.
But it's probably a clean grease, though,
It's clean,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
Yeah.
clean as
it's
fuck.
not this shit that we have here. That's
Exactly.
The
That's-
meat isn't exact as much steroid grown. Like
Yeah.
you're getting more.
You're getting good fat,
Yeah.
probably, right? And that's the difference from here. All the oils and shit, it's all poison,
Yeah.
right? You should be eating like real fat, real butter, real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look
Stuff
at
like
look
that.
at your fucking anything that has a flavoring. It's all artificial flavors. And you look up
Yeah.
into each individual piece. Like, what the fuck am I putting in my body?
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
well,
clean
that's like
chrome with
the
fucking
ingredients
Coca-Cola.
list. Yeah, the ingredients list of America. That's acceptable in America, like all this toxic shit. Other countries is like two things,
Yeah,
right? Because they're not dumb.
yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's new? What else? What's coming? What's other than the fights coming up? I mean, how's work? How's work and training and family?
Camp's good.
Yeah,
Camp's good.
Good.
Camp's going. I mean, my body hurts, and that
Yeah.
sucks. But
well, you're
I'm
also
suffering right now.
adjusting. You're
I'm
also
adjusting to
adjusting
it.
everything, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
getting into the training for one thing. you
Since
know.
I got a little time, I'm adding some weightlifting into my
yeah,
camp.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
This
motherfucker looks at a goddamn weight and just gets
I know, man.
He goes, I'm gonna go sit in the sauna, loses like 15 pounds, takes off his shirt. I'm like, what the
Bro,
fuck,
he's got this bodybuilder body. He doesn't even body.
The best part though is we were at weigh-ins again, and everybody's like standing around, and people that have done it for a long time, like, everybody has their own confidence level and going.
Yeah.
Like me, I was just so in the zone. Like nobody stood face to face. Like when my face off came, I came right in front of his face. I'm gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you. But this fucking guy takes off his shirt. Everybody's like, oh fuck. Right? Even the dude he fought when he took off his shirt, he was like, oh shit.
Right?
It's like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Yeah.
Just look at the weight.
Some of us
Yep.
are just blessed in other ways. Aren't we?
Yeah, right after the stare off, like when I seen him and I looked in his eyes, I was like, yeah, this dude ain't.
Yeah.
He ain't ready.
He was scared.
Yeah, you could tell he was
see, right?
scared. Yeah. He turned away so quick. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I was like, bro, I got
Both
this
of our
fight in
dudes,
the
as soon as we
bag.
got our, by the time I got my shirt on, the dude that I faced off with was gone.
Already
Yeah.
gone.
Him and his whole people were all gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw the pictures or videos that you guys posted of the the stare down, right? And I would have guessed both those motherfuckers look scared.
Oh, the
at
dude that I was
both
looking
of
at,
you
his
guys.
eyes were all shaking and shit.
Yeah. He looked to me. I was like, this dude's had that many fights.
Yeah.
because he doesn't look like he's even comfortable.
Bro,
up there.
the first time I hit him good, he was like, "Fuck that!"
Right?
Like
yeah.
we came out in the middle of the ring and he threw a left
Well,
hook.
you
and-
got a heavy hand. You got some heavy fucking hands. I could tell.
Bro, I was impressed. He fucking survived them bitches.
Right.
I hit him on one of them,
Yeah.
and I seen him do a little whoo, and I was like, "Ha ha, ha bitch!" I was thinking in my head, I was like, "It's just a matter of time." And every time I hit him hard, he'd be like, "Woo!"
Yeah, really?
Yeah, every time, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But Biggie got a ringside view
Yeah.
of it, and you could hear when he fucking. Or I go throw body shots, he lift his leg up,
Really?
put his elbow down, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know that shit hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
The next day, I know
sure.
his shit was hurting for sure. Well, it was such a big deal, bro, that a lot of the sports pages in Tijuana were talking about how much of a robbery it was.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, dude, there was like 800 and something comments I want to post about it, talking about how they don't understand how that's fucking.
And they
going.
can't like
I thought you appealed it.
yeah.
I did.
Okay.
And
And
they
what they
still
told me,
didn't-
the appeal was that the only scorecard that was wrong was the 38-36 card in his favor. It should have been 40-36.
Are you kidding me?
They said that he controlled the pace of the fight. He controlled the output
yeah,
of the fight.
because
and he-
you were following him because he was running.
Yeah. And
That was the control.
And then he outthrew me and outlanded me in punches.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
As soon as they told me that, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't want to go back. I wouldn't want to
Now
go
we're
back.
not, I'm not going to fight for that promoter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
I
said
wanna
there's
do it
a
now.
new promoter.
So now that
right?
new promoter got a hold of both of us and was like,
Okay.
I want you guys on our cards.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys correct fights and correct judging. And-
Good.
Is it
Good.
the same promoter that's doing the one here, or is
No,
that
that's a different. The promoter from here is Arena Wars promoter.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Most of the time it's local promoters and
got it.
yeah.
So it's a different promoter in Tijuana.
yeah, it'll be
Just like it would be a different promoter out Texas, different promoters.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Speaking of Texas, I might be fighting for a title in
Ooh.
Texas, November. Yep.
Hell yeah.
So it's in talks right now.
Okay.
Letting the guys know if it's happening or not.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be nice.
I won't be at that one.
Well, yeah, obviously that would be in Texas then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hometown.
Cool.
Born and raised.
Really?
There. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. So are these?
I'm headed for.
Is yours going to be streamed in August?
I think Arena Wars does stream it off. Of
They
their-
stream.
Okay.
off
They have a
their
Facebook stream and then they have the actual link that's
Okay.
Yep.
A legit
This one for
But
sure.
just add them on Facebook, Arena Wars. They usually they'll have it streamed and then they'll keep it posted. So if you
Yeah,
missed
good.
it, you can go on and
go
watch
back
it.
to watch it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They unfortunately, when I fought, that didn't happen. When everybody else fought, that was
It
you
happened.
know.
Okay.
I'm like, dang, I can't even pull up that fight. There's no evidence that I beat his ass besides me getting my hand raised.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Well, that's why you always have somebody there recording for you, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I only got like bits and pieces of that. I got
sucks.
like 7 seconds of me beating his ass. I'm like, it was like the whole 4 rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I won unanimously. So,
Right.
but it is what it is. I just know to be prepared next time for when
Yeah.
I fight.
So is that your guys' mentality? And I think we've touched on this before. It's like in going back to what you said and
Yeah.
what we talked about last time. It's like you don't give a fuck who you're fighting. You're just ready.
Yeah.
Right. Like you got
Especially
up with
right
the
now.
massive dude. You had
Yeah.
a guy that had apparently fights under his belt, and like it didn't fucking matter, right?
Yeah.
So your training, your training style is going to change a little bit based on who you're fighting, but you're training to fucking
The
knock
mentality,
heads
it
off,
don't
right?
matter who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The whole point to do this game is to be the best.
It's to win.
Why the fuck are you gonna be scared of anybody?
Right.
You
Yeah.
don't fuck
Yeah,
who you
that's-
put in front
yeah,
of it, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
If like him with the whole point of changes, yeah, it kind of fucks with you, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you ain't on the level that I'm on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And that, and now,
If that concerns you, then you shouldn't be where you're
Yeah.
at.
yeah, if I show up to an
Anyways.
event and you don't fight, but somebody else jumps in and says you got 40 fights, bet you jumped in. Let's
go.
get
Let's
it.
go, yeah.
Just like if I showed up, like when he fights in November and I'm not able to get a fight, I'm gonna show up, and if somebody pulls out.
You're
That's
going
in our
in.
weight class. I'll fucking sign off. Fucking raise my
yeah.
hand right there. Don't matter who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fighter, and at the end of the day, that's what the fuck you are.
That's what it's all about.
You know, and now the mentality that Aurek's been in is fucking insane. He's a bully now. He likes to beat up on. He likes to go and beat up on all the Oregon now. Nobody wants to spar him.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we
stripes.
just,
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just when you get to the point, like to a point where you have full confidence of what you can do.
Yeah.
As you can see in Aurek's fight.
Yeah.
53 seconds is fucking pretty fucking fast for the dude that
Right.
damn big.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just we're gonna fight. It don't matter who it is.
It doesn't
Put him on.
matter. That's yeah.
I mean,
I just
you know?
love that. I love that mentality because it's for me. It's like that's like you just fucking said. That's exactly what you're here for.
Yeah. That's what happens when you trust your coach, trust your camp, trust your whoever does your nutrition,
right?
Everything like that. Once you got all that in order, it's nothing else to worry about. I used to always fear that because it's times where I was on my own and I just can only train with a coach on the weekends and stuff like that. I know you remember that, so. Now I got a solid coach in my city where I ain't got to drive all the way to Portland and go train. I'm in my city. I can get there every day.
Yeah.
So it's nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you trust all that, it all works out.
Yeah. So is training camp different right now for you guys?
Oh yeah. We're
what I mean by that is since you're not like prepping for a fight right now.
Oh, he prepping for a fight right now.
I'm in the middle of doing it.
Yeah, because he has a whole weight cut that he got to do.
Yeah. So you're prepping for that.
Yeah. And since he's doing that, I'm a cut weight just so I can be some type of
that level. Yeah. Well, and it's good because you guys are.
It'll be the way I look at it too is like, if he's not necessarily in training camp for a fight, we're still there to work out and be in that shape because I don't believe in stopping training. I don't believe in stopping training.
That's what I was kind of alluding to.
Yeah, no, you want to continue training. Their intensity is going to go higher.
Be ready so you don't have to get ready.
So like right now we'll have like the 2 week of period of breaking in with the nutritionist and strength conditioning. You know, so
that's
it's going slow.
Period,
and then once that 2 week period stops, and then it's like, okay, now we're going to go into the second stage of it.
Gotcha.
And then third stage, and however wherever the fuck the weeks are at on that, then you'll know when you're going to peak. Because as you know, with lifting weights, you have to know when your peak time is.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that, relating that to in my mind with powerlifting. The way we progress and stuff like that. That makes complete sense.
You want to peak correctly. If you peak too fucking early, then you're fucked.
Been there before.
And if you don't fucking peak, where you at exactly? You can't necessarily gauge.
That's
where
true.
you feel. So you want to be there. So as I'm going in, transitioning into that, Aurek is with me. Not necessarily to the eating meal and the strength and conditioning part, but he's still in the gym and he's doing his running. He's working out on his end of it, and then we're meeting in the middle with the sparring.
Well, and because you guys are each other's support. Right. So, and you're not necessarily. Are you trying to lose weight or just?
So this fight, we're going to try to walk in at like 220, 225.
Okay. Okay.
So, but be better for my legs, be stronger.
Lose
a lot of
put on muscle mass.
Put on some muscle mass. So I have more to be able to put more output.
Hell yeah.
More pop into the punch. That's another thing I was telling him. I was like, bro, I know I hit hard, but I'm not feeling that monster power. Like when I was at 168 pounds, I was knocking out heavyweights like nothing.
Right.
You know, it was easy then. Now that I got all this weight to pack on, like I felt the weight difference into the heavyweight. I've never fought at full blown heavyweight. I've only fought when I was only 185.
Against
dudes that were 205.
Wow. It's harder to move your body.
Yeah, so it was harder, but I didn't feel, like I said, I didn't feel exhausted. I just didn't feel energized. For it. No, then I was like so in the zone that like I could hear shit going on around me, but the only person's voice I could hear would be my coach's voice.
Yeah.
But everything else was just tunnel visioned into my fight. Like I was super calm and relaxed. You know.
Yeah.
I was fucking around in the back room when we were getting ready to go. Aurek had just won, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, you would fucking make it hella fast. Now I gotta fucking try to. Now I gotta fucking do it, right? You know." So I'm like walking up there, and I'm like, "Man, I'm shy. Like I'm scared. I don't want to do this shit." You know, like, you know, it was cool though, honestly, because like when he did his walkout, you know, he walked out with Big X the Plug, the "I'm from Texas" song. And that shit was tight, you know. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, "Fuck, dude, he just came out with a dope ass walkout." You know, we came out deep to our walkouts. You know, I had my cousins and family and some friends from fucking Texas came out. You know, so when we walked out to the ring, like we went like 10, 15 people deep. To the ring. So I'm like,
entourage.
You know, so in my head, I was like, "Fuck, dude, like it's my first pro fight. Like I'm the main event. Like I gotta bring a lot." Into this fight, you know?
Bring some energy to
you know, so then like when my fucking song came out, I came out to El Rengo del Gallo Giro, which is Los Tigres del Norte, which is a Mexican banda that plays music, and the song's about a dude that brings a rooster to the fights and all that shit. You know, so like in my head, I started like hyping myself up into it. And it was like a dream come true because I had like my best friends there, I had fucking Aurek there, Biggie, Adam, and I had my best friend Rob there and his wife Michelle, and I had some cousins there. You know, so it felt like that moment, like everything was like. Like the movies that like this guy's gonna go out there and he's gonna murder this dude, and it didn't go that way. But it was fun because I tried to make the fight like I told you. I want to make the fight as violent and as brutal as possible. We thought he was gonna stand. I mean, we knew like right before I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna stand, bro. He ain't gonna stand next because I started hitting the pads and he like came into our area where we were getting ready. He came in when I was hitting the pads and all my cousins like, bro, you should have just seen his fucking face.
Really?
So I started hitting the fucking pads hard when I seen it come. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show you. But you're getting ready for it, and he immediately turned around and walked away. Like, I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna stand. And when he tried, it didn't go so well.
And he ran. Damn.
Yeah,
It sucks.
The thing that makes you feel better is that I know what I did, and everybody around me knows it. The record that I told him, I was like, man, it's fucking depressing. This August 17th fight, I'm gonna be announced as an 0-1 fighter.
Yeah,
right.
And I was like, fuck, bro.
It ain't back in the day when you couldn't have, you couldn't have that 0. Now,
Yeah.
And that was the whole plan. I was like, I want to go undefeated for a while, but shit happens. 0 don't
really matter, man. You can still fight the best without that. You know what I mean? So
shit happens in the road.
He's
gonna move it
promoter's nephew.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's undefeated for a reason because his promoter. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it happens.
Because he probably only fights there with
That's
that
exactly
promoter.
what
he does. He does only fight there. So
yeah.
So there's a lot that goes into it, which, like I said, I'm not even salty about it. I laugh about it more now. I'm like, man, I joke about it, but man, I went over to Mexico and got my ass whooped.
Right.
And then robbed. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I lost the fight, and then I got robbed by the police. Like,
right.
Shit happened,
And then your tires fucking blew.
I know, and then I'm like, man, this sucks, man. I'm from fucking here. You would think I'd get some sort of fucking...
Yeah.
Ain't no love here.
No love.
Hell no, but...
They said you traded because you came over here, right?
Yeah, bro, fucking for real.
Yeah, they was waiting for your ass at the corner.
Hell yeah, they were. Fuck, man.
Oh, shit.
But it's part of it. It's part of the game.
That is part of it, man. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm excited to see him fight in fucking November, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a whole different world, bro.
Right.
This mindset is different, man. I'm just more explosive with the cross training and the diet and everything. Just the coaching in general is just like... I feel good. Like that guy now. So it took me a while. Like a lot of things that I used to hide from people didn't know I wasn't confident.
Yeah.
When I started this, when I turned pro, I wasn't confident.
Yeah.
I fought because I felt like I was forced to. But now it's more of like, I'm ready.
This is your world.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it on now. So
you have till you're 40.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Till I'm 40.
That's the game plan.
Really? Like when you're 40, you can't fight anymore?
No,
I'm switching over.
He's switching.
Getting out of here.
He's going to the dark side.
Dark side.
He's gonna start focusing on the physique more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the plan. Okay.
Yes.
By that, he's gonna go to the gym and just look at the weights, bro, and just get stronger. You gotta put in half the work, damn.
Right? Yeah. Shit. Oh shit.
Fuck. It's funny because when we were in Mexico, my friend Rob is also a pretty fucking big guy and shit, and he's like, "Bro, do you see the fucking size of your homie over here?" I'm like, "Dog."
Right.
Like I'm the fat one in this fucking group. Like fucking Coach is in shape, Biggie's in shape. This motherfucker's huge. My homie Rob's in great shape, and I'm like, "Hey guys."
Yeah.
I'm the chubby Mexican dude.
That's how I feel everywhere I go too. I'm not only the fat guy, I'm the short fat guy. Right. So it's like,
who's over here fucking killing it in the fucking meats and shit.
Well, yeah, but.
Taco, tell us about that. I want to hear more about that. How do you feel, bro?
I feel good.
On a 1 to 10, what are you feeling for soreness today?
Honestly, I'm good. I'm probably a 3 or 4.
You're just tired, right?
Yeah.
I'm tired. My body's tired.
That does it. That does it every time.
Yeah. It was
just wiped you out, your CNS?
It did. It's one of those things where you exert, well, you guys know, I mean, lifting, you exert a lot of energy in a long day. Although it wasn't a very long day, but it was like condensed.
No, I was surprised.
Because there was only 2 flights. So it started at 9 and ended at like 1:30.
Oh, there was only
really?
2.
So we got 2 flights. Flights are like different groups.
Yeah.
I was in flight A, there's flight B, there's like 14 people in my flight, 16 people in the other flight. So
it's pretty small.
If you don't know about powerlifting, so when you're at a competition, it's squat, bench, deadlift. So the whole flight goes through the squats. Right. And then the next flight goes through squats. Then we warm up for bench. Then when they're done with all their 3 squats for each person, 3 squats, then it goes to bench and then to deadlifts. So it could be a long ass day.
Long days.
Yeah.
Man.
So that was that. But I feel good.
What'd you eat, bro? What was your victory meal?
Well, my breakfast was a 12-ounce steak, a potato, and 6 raw eggs. And then my victory meal was a 3-pound burger.
You?
Fuck yeah.
Man, I remember.
Did you eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
I didn't eat it all.
What?
I didn't eat it all because
3 pounds. That's a lot.
I could have eaten it all, but it got so messy, and we still had to drive home. And I didn't want to.
You definitely would have got sleepy if you were to eat that.
Right.
Man.
So
3 pounds is a lot.
3 pounds. We didn't even go out to get food after our fight. We just went straight out and
Really?
celebrated the day. The next morning,
It was
though.
late, though, wasn't it?
What?
It was late, wasn't it?
Yeah, by the time I got out of the ring, it was like 11:45 or something like that. It was late by the time we got out.
wow.
Yeah, it was late. And we were there from like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a long day.
Long day. But you had, what were you going to say about the next day?
Oh, the next day we went and got birria tacos again.
Yeah. Biggie got his tacos.
Yeah, kinda. Oh, we had ceviche too that day. That was a good day.
Oh yeah.
What is ceviche?
So it's shrimp, cucumber,
All raw fish.
like raw fish cooked in lemon juice,
Lemon
and
juice.
salt, bro.
Oh yeah,
Amazing. And let me tell you, there ain't nothing better than some ceviche with some nice ice cold beer.
yeah.
And I mean, it would have been better if it was been like 90 degrees outside.
Right,
But,
right, yeah.
we stayed in a real nice Airbnb.
You guys smoke
though.
cigars at all, or
No.
no? Because you got to keep your condition.
Oh, yeah.
right.
No, I definitely smoked a joint.
There
I
you
definitely smoked a joint. The Turkey Station hooked me up. You know, they sponsored my last fight.
Oh
so-
yeah, you were saying
Yeah,
that.
so they sponsored
cool.
my last fight. 701 Kicks sponsored my last fight too.
Cool.
They're the ones that hooked me up with some J's for my fight, to match my fight kit.
Nice.
So they'll be a permanent sponsor on Team.
Oh, right
Arcadia
on.
now.
So are you guys looking for sponsors for the next coming up
most
fight?
always gonna be
definitely.
the
Always looking for
right now,
sponsors.
with this
Okay.
fight being local, I want to do local businesses.
Yeah.
Regardless, like I want.
Yeah.
If you're local,
Hell yeah.
let's get you on my shorts, on my jacket, whatever
Hell
it's
yeah,
gonna
right
be.
on.
To do it, I
So
got
what's the rate and for like the duration?
there's different packages now. Now that we talked to some other people they've done this before.
Yeah.
We'll have different packages going into it.
Okay.
So it's all going to come down to social media posting.
Yeah.
If you want us to come down to your business, like right now with like Prohibition Studios, I'm going to go down there and train with them at the barbershop to give them more exposure to it.
Yeah,
show my
right
box
on.
a little bit.
Right on.
The owner's going to come and go through a full training session with us.
Cool.
So he can see what it's like. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people want to be the sponsors, but some of them have talked to me before. And like, well, I want to know what it's like to train like a professional athlete. And I'm like, well,
Hell yeah.
It's
you
like
can't
the-
just jump into it, but it's nice to see for people to see it. Like we just did a boxing class for some lifeguards for the city of Eugene,
Oh, right on.
and it was
for-
25 people.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
showed
dope.
up.
It was dope.
So that was fun. That's going to be a thing we're going to be talking about doing for like a kids class or like a women's
Yeah,
self-defense
smart.
class, and
Right.
just to kind of try to
yeah.
get it out there more, to be more exposed to the boxing world.
Yeah.
Like to get a bigger scene. Me and Art are going to.
Well, you got to
it.
become a salesperson. You got to
Yep.
sell yourself, right?
Exactly.
I'm good at
That's the reality.
That's
of it.
one good
That's
thing I'm
the
good at
hustle and
selling
grind.
it.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna start getting together and try to get something out there for everybody
Sweet.
to be able to come out
Hell yeah.
and do a big group effort and show what it's like. Because
Right.
a lot of people also want to be like, oh, I train with professional athletes. Like one day, hopefully, when we're big names, people can remember like, oh, we went to one of their fucking boxing.
We
seminars
help
or something.
promote them. We
Yeah,
help
you know.
sponsor them. Hell yeah.
So those are the things that we're gonna look forward to for,
Cool.
for the
Yeah.
future going into
Yeah.
it.
And
Well, let us-
sponsors can also get as big as, if he's working so much and you don't have no time off or whatever.
Yeah.
If he can, get a good sponsor, it's sponsors that will pay you $5,000 to $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Just for you don't have to work, so you can have time to train.
Travel time,
Yeah.
train time.
That's
yeah.
the one. That's the important thing was having sponsors. If you have enough, you're gonna cover your basic.
Yeah,
and it's not
you're
like.
gonna focus
And the other
on
thing
what
too
you
is like
focus
other
on
people
training.
like think they're like, oh, they're gonna use that money to go out and party and do all this. No,
Yeah.
that's literally just for your training. Like all the sponsors
Right,
I've had
yeah.
now is literally going to strength and conditioning and meal
Yeah.
preps and that.
Well,
that all goes
like
back.
real legitimate fighters are going to use it for
Yeah.
the real legitimate
Exactly.
shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And honest people.
Yeah, like now I was telling him, I was like, we need to get like a massage therapist friend and like, get a sponsorship with somebody that does massages,
Yeah.
or chiropractors, or those sports
Tattoos.
medicines. I got a tattoo guy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he came to the house right before the fight.
Nice, hell yeah.
Right before the fight, he was at the house.
Right on.
So he'll be a sponsor for this upcoming fight
Sweet.
too.
Cool.
So it's just with the sponsorship, we're always going to be open to them.
Yeah.
It's just going to be. It just really depends on what they want to spend, what they
Right.
want.
Yeah.
Some people want to be like, I want 5 social media posts a day.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of work for us. It's like you should also be supporting your local business friends. Like if one of your friends has a local business, you should be supporting it and sharing their pages. Because it's the right thing to do, especially in a small community like us. Like regardless of it.
Yeah.
But with me, I'm like, if you guys want to be promoted, like get on my shorts, man. I'd
Well,
love
and
to have you
that's
guys
the thing. For me, I want people to win.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before. I genuinely want people to. That's why we have this fucking podcast for one thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's to promote. It's to help people shine.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of that. There's not a lot of people that actually think that way.
It's crazy
Believe it or
too.
not.
You would think like
You would
with
think.
with
You would
normality with being a smaller
Right.
town, like you would think like, hey,
Yeah.
oh, you're doing
Show
great.
some love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, me and my brother Terrence, rest in peace. He's talk about that all the time. Like how many friends we have with businesses, and how many people are like, oh, give me a discount, give me a discount. Like, I truly believe it. If it's your friend, you should pay full price just because that's their job.
Well,
and
you don't go to
for a
fucking
discount,
McDonald's and be
right?
like, hey, let me get a discount on your fucking burger.
Yeah.
If you own a restaurant,
Well, your
I'm
friends want you to win.
Yeah.
They're not going to ask for
Yeah.
a fucking discount.
Yeah, if my
right?
friend's on a
Yeah.
taco truck, guess where I'm eating tacos at? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
This is
Right.
what it is. If my friend owns a clothing store, guess who I'm gonna go buy my clothes from?
Yeah.
That's how I think it should always be.
Right. Yeah. I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
What'd you have to say, Mick? You were saying something.
It's not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Not unless somebody is like getting something from it.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to say.
Right.
I feel like you two have actually reciprocated more than any other guest we've had.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, and we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we've had people on here that don't even share their reels.
That's fucking weird.
like-
Right?
crazy.
It's like, I mean, for one thing, that's
professionals.
the one thing you could do to help us.
Yeah.
Right? Help
But they
us
can,
grow.
you know, you got people out there that's kind of like weird about hearing themselves talk, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's
They
true.
could be a little cringe about it, you know?
Yeah.
I get like
yeah.
that too.
So-
I'll be in my head, like honestly, I'll be in my head like, you look like a dumbass sitting up there
Yeah.
talking. Or I'm
my
hitting the
God.
bag, look at me how cool I look to hit the bag, you know? Like
Right.
in my head I think like that shit, I'm like, but I need the exposure, you know? Like, I have
Right.
to do these things like
You guys look good as hell on here. What are you talking
on the
about?
inside we're all freaking out.
Hell no,
Which is
man.
funny because when I fight, nothing. But
Good.
like doing
Good,
like
good,
talking
good.
and doing like videos
Yeah.
and stuff, like it for some reason in my head I'm just like, this is weird.
No.
It's more
No.
permanent, right? When it's out on social media.
Yeah, like
Right? Somebody can go find something from 5 years ago
Yeah.
and be like,
Right.
look at how
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Silly.
And like that's my fear
Right.
of getting
I
knocked
could
out in the
see that.
fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, listen,
Most definitely.
the
one
fight
of
this weekend between Tank and Frank Martin was a good ass fight. But dog, if I was the motherfucker got knocked out like Frank Martin, I wouldn't want to show my fucking face
Right.
for a hot
Yeah.
minute.
For a little
You know?
bit.
You know, for a minute for
Yeah.
sure. Like that's terrifying, bro. Like that,
Yeah.
the way he went down, bro. That shit,
Yeah.
is scary.
is that
Yeah.
boxing?
Yeah, boxing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, though.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That's part of the game.
But
We're
again,
here-
you're
we're here
always,
to do it.
like we
It's-
talked about
it's-
earlier, you're always going to have trolls.
Yeah.
I even have a 15-year-old talking shit on my TikTok about my lips, right?
Should invite him to come work out, bro.
But I always
I
say
asked
too
for
though.
lips. Show me
What I
your
always
lips.
say is when you go to a fight and you see like the card, I'm like 50% of these people gonna lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta
gotta win. Yeah.
If you lose, don't even be worried about that stuff,
Yeah.
man, because all these other people done lost too.
Yep. And I
Yeah.
guarantee almost all of them are feeling even
Yeah.
worse inside than
Hey,
most
that's the
people,
last thing
right?
I'm worried about now. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go out there and give it my all. And
Yeah.
if it was
the
a good fight, I
conversation.
want to put up a good fight. I want them to remember me from every time I fight. So
Yep. Hell yeah.
One of the best conversations I had after my fight was with Aurek when he goes, well, now, you know, honestly, bro, he's like, you took the L now. Now you know what it feels like.
Right.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to worry about it. Because
Yeah,
that was
right.
another thing I was telling him, like, going
Yeah.
into it. I'm like, bro, if I fucking lose this fight, like, I really put a lot of work into doing this and, like,
Yeah.
promoting it and shit. Like, because I felt bad after. I'm like, well, fuck, dude. Like, I called my dad. My dad had recently had a heart attack. Like,
Yeah.
a couple
Right
days before I
before that.
left, bro.
Oh, shit.
You know, so,
that was the last
Wait.
stop before we left.
yeah.
Really?
It was the hospital to say
He
bye.
doing
before
better?
that. Yeah, he's good
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Okay, good, good.
I don't understand this motherfucker, bro. He got like 9 lives. This
Yeah,
dude-
yeah.
He had a heart attack Thursday. Didn't go to the hospital until Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
bro, like that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
But that had no part in my mind during the fight. Like
Yeah.
none of that. Like, I was fully focused. But like after I got out of the fight, I'm like, man, I gotta call my dad because my dad didn't watch it live
Yeah.
because my dad
Nobody
is super.
did. Fuck.
Yeah, that's another problem. But he didn't know. Nobody told him at the
We
house. He
tried.
kept asking like, did he win? Did he win?
Yeah.
I didn't call him until the next day, and I was like, hey man, like I'm sorry, but like I lost.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
Hey.
You know, my bad. And he's like, no, he's like, he's like, did you fight as hard as you could? And I'm like, I gave
Yeah.
what I had.
Right.
He goes, well, that's all that fucking matters, man. He's like, I was like, okay. He's like, well, I can't watch the fight because of the blood pressure and
Yeah.
the heart and all that. So he didn't watch it till I came back from the States.
I think a loss is good though.
Yeah, now I learned.
honestly, I think a
It
loss
sucked,
is
man.
the
I like
best
it.
thing for a lot of
Especially in the
people.
beginning of your career.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you know you don't want to do it again.
Yeah, definitely don't want to lose again.
Yeah.
Right.
When that time I told you I dropped 50 pounds in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like shit. And I
Right.
knew like that's something I don't want to ever do again.
Yeah.
Like I made those little mistakes in the beginning. So,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Just running the training regimen, everything like that. It was just like, okay.
You learn
That's,
from that
yeah.
shit.
So, I mean, I've been on a winning streak for a minute now. So, you know,
Right.
I'm just trying to keep it up.
Hell yeah.
Mine's, like I said, my mind is on.
Just focus.
Yeah.
Focus. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight now.
Right. Right.
Shit.
I wish I'd be fighting this weekend, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the craziest parts. Like when it comes to what we're doing is look, the other day we had a conversation. Like, how weird is it for us? This is a normality to sign up to fight somebody we have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know you, but I'm intending to kill you, and you're.
Yeah, I'm
intending to
like,
kill
this
me.
shit's
Yeah.
weird.
Like,
We out
this
here
is
fighting
fucking weird,
strangers.
bro.
Right.
Fighting
I think
strangers.
it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the fact that you guys do that shit because
Yeah.
nobody else is going to do
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I told him. I was like, it also feels weird that like
Yeah.
that's our normality in our world. Like other people,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking to other people that like you sign
I-
up to purposely go get punched in your face. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah, like,
Hell yeah.
I mean, getting paid helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That makes it better, but like just that thought process. Like I'm gonna put in 2 months of my life
Yeah.
into.
Well, you guys are modern day gladiators.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
what
the
it is.
reality.
That's what
of
makes
it.
me feel cool. That's what I wear the gladiator shorts.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's reality.
Yeah.
That's reality.
It feels cool.
Yeah.
It sounds cool. I remember like being a kid, you know, thinking like, oh, I want to be a professional fighter. I want to be a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Like now it's funny. Like the other day I was talking to my boy Kyler on
Yeah.
Xbox and we were playing. And he goes, so like, are you getting paid for your fights? I'm like, yeah. He goes, so like, you're a professional? I'm like, yeah. He's like, bro, that's such a weird thought process to think like having friends that are like professional athletes, anything.
Fighters, right? Yeah.
Because like thinking like a professional football player,
Yeah.
or basketball player, or soccer player, like the status that it gives you, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like you ain't that status unless you got a title in the boxing world. Like
Yeah.
people like, oh, you're a fighter, cool. Like that's all right. Nobody really pays attention to like, oh, I got a title, or
Right. Yeah.
you know, oh, I'm rolling around in a brand new Benz or a brand new Ferrari or something like that. That's when
Yeah.
people start paying attention to. But
Yeah,
if you
they
like
start seeing
in the
that
NBA or the NFL, immediately you're like, oh shit, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It's a whole different world to
Yeah.
not thinking that.
I
we
mean,
get paid to
honestly,
do it.
I don't look up to any of those type. I look up to you guys. I look up to fighters. Because I think fighters are actually putting in work.
Man.
Whereas the other sports and shit, cool, you're working, but you're playing a kid game.
Yeah, that's
That's
thing
just
that
the way
Lily was
I
talking
feel.
about.
It's crazy to say too. I fucking couldn't fight before I started boxing.
Really?
I could not fucking fight. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like anybody that went to high school with me, middle school with me, they'll tell you I could not fucking fight.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things where I was just like, man, I'm an athlete, so
Yeah.
I sucked at basketball, trained for basketball for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I was good at that. I was dunking in 8th grade. You know, football, same thing. Fucking got into boxing, ran track, all that stuff. Like this is something I want to do. And I
Yeah.
told myself, I was like, man, I'm gonna be a professional athlete. I don't care what sport it is.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to be a professional athlete. So I went with the powerlifting, set the state record in powerlifting and bench press.
Hell yeah.
And like 3 different weight classes, and then I went over to boxing, and then I boxed for a little bit. Didn't expect nothing of it. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna do it and try to see how good I get.
Yeah.
Turn pro,
Yeah.
knockout first fight. I was like, okay, let's see where we can go
You
with
got
this.
a little taste of blood.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Did you guys ever street fight?
I did all the time.
Knuckles. You were bloody. You were bare knuckles. You've never bare
I mean,
knuckled?
I did, but I used to get my ass beat. That's how
Yeah.
I got these stitches in
Well,
my.
again, if you
That's
get
a thought
your,
process,
but
thinking how good you
that's the
can fight now,
thing.
too.
But that's the beauty about street fighting, in my opinion.
But let me say one thing: I'll fuck anybody that fucked me up in high school, middle school up
Yeah,
right now.
you calling them out,
I guarantee
calling
you,
them
I will fuck them up.
Yeah, right.
Like that shit's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Cause it's them little motherfuckers walking around saying
Right.
they beat my ass,
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
like, bro, I'll
You
fuck you
calling
up
them
right
out,
now.
Calling them out. Hell yeah.
I'll fuck all y'all. For real. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
I broke my hand street fight, bro, and that sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was telling him, I was worried about
fucked
breaking my
myself
hand
up.
again because I've done it a couple times over
Yeah.
the years. So I'm just like now I'm missing a whole knuckle.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I fucked
fuck.
my knee up. I fucked my wrist up. I fucked my elbow up. But I think that everybody should get punched in their face at least once in
Yeah.
their life.
I think you should. I think
With the
90%
fucking
of our
bare
problems in this
knuckle.
world should be fucking figured
Yeah.
out fighting.
Yeah. I mean, reality is because you got a lot of trolls that's never been fucking hit with knuckles ever.
Like that 15-year-old punk.
Like that 15-year-old little fucker.
No, he,
Hey, go fuck yourself.
he need to get his ass.
Fuck you, Andrew.
I second that motion.
Yeah. Oh man, you guys are awesome. So okay, tell me again when the next fight is. What's the promotion up to it?
August 17th, here in Springfield, Oregon. First fight in 16 years of this career
Hell
in my
yeah.
own town.
Man, it's been a long time since we had like a boxing match in Springfield,
Yeah.
Eugene area.
Because I know there
So
was
this
a
is
Golden
the-
Gloves. There was a Golden Gloves a year or two
That's
ago, right?
amateur, but when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
amateur.
pro,
Yeah.
it's been a long time. It's been in Medford. It's been in like Klamath Falls. It's been in
Stuff like
Okay.
that.
Salem, all those different areas. But
Because I remember Myron, that guy, talking about how
yeah, that's the amateurs
trying to
events.
get them to come here.
Yeah.
We're
That's
finally
the difference,
bringing
though,
it.
is the pro and
Yeah.
the amateurs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so as long as I can sell a lot of tickets,
Yep.
it'll help bring back another promotion.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
Good.
More ticket sales, more promotion, and all that stuff. That's
Who's
gonna bring
putting
it
that
back
on?
in.
Who's promoting that?
Arena Wars.
Arena Wars.
Yeah, they just
Yep.
sent me in my tickets, so I got
Okay.
tickets.
Cool. How much are the tickets?
40 a piece.
40 a piece. Sweet.
Yeah. Under 6, I think it's free.
Hell yeah. I could pass as a 6-year-old. I think. I shop in the same pants section.
Yeah. Gonna have to let the beard go though.
Right? Oh, man. Oh,
We ain't going for that.
Yeah.
right. So and yours is when?
September, what is it, 17th?
17, 15, 16, 17, one of those
Cool.
days.
It's one of them, but we're gonna get that figured out. We're gonna
yeah.
let them know for sure.
They
Yep.
just finished
You
their
guys let
last
us know.
fight
We'll promote
promotion.
that shit.
They
Hell
said
yeah.
about 2 weeks after the last fight promotion.
Yep.
It was Saturday, so in like about 2 weeks they'll let us know.
Cool.
And they said they also told us like if we have to end up switching your opponent, they're actually gonna give us a call and be like, hey,
Let you know.
just so you know.
Let you know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Give us some shout outs for your sponsors, your guys right here.
Prohibition Studios, man.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
it. We got
Hell
them going. Trigger Bear Coffee out of Chilton, Texas. My best friend Rob owns that place.
Hell yeah.
So when we go out to Texas, they'll be out there. We'll be deep with the Trigger Bear
Hell
Coffees.
yeah. Nice.
701 Kicks, man. D Hart Construction. Jimenez Painting.
Nice.
You know, we
Yeah,
got
you got it all lined up.
yeah, August 17th, as soon as the fight's done. Like I said, depending on how long the fight lasts,
Right.
I'll probably go out there with my fight kick.
Hell
The
yeah.
whole nine, man.
Right.
That's why I'm going to use it all around. You know, I want people to see it.
Hell yeah.
It'll be tight. My last fight shorts were pretty tight. I really
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
it.
They was
Those look
sick.
good. Those look good.
They were fun.
Anything to close on?
I think I saw
You got
them.
anything?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.